Hello, people of the internet. This is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. You are watching Max Payne by Remedy Entertainment, where previously we got through the subway, we met up with the Finito brothers and promptly killed them, and we also had our partner, Alex, get murdered by a mysterious stranger. And we're now just carrying on with this hotel shootout that appears to be happening. It's not the most pleasant hotel I've ever been in, but it's one that will do. And I believe this is the end of the level, so yeah, that's why I finished it off last time.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
That was a beautiful cutscene. Thanks for that, game. Right, here we go. I expect when these doors open we're going to be ambushed or something, judging by... Oh no, there is a dodgy washing machine though, so... Is it a washing machine or a tumble dryer? Actually, it looks like a washing machine, so I'm going to... Oh, there is somebody shooting us though. I had a feeling I was going to get ambushed. And I'm using the tactic that got me killed last time. Because that's the other thing I forgot to mention. Last time, I died way too much. As in, an embarrassing amount of times. And I want to, try and avoid that this time. So we're going to play a lot more cautiously than we did in the previous part. Now I just need some painkillers because I've already had to use 3. Again, more exotic art over here. And there's a TV playing, so we're going to get another cutscene.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
So we've got a bit of an update on the Reva situation, because one thing that I really like about Max Payne and Max Payne 2, less so with Max Payne 3, because it doesn't really happen in the third game, but the weather influences the story of the Max Payne games. So Max Payne 1, it's constantly snowing. Max Payne 2, it's constantly raining. I suppose with Max Payne 3 you could argue it's constantly sunny, but again it's not really used as a story-driven narrative by the third game. But the first game really uses the whole idea of it constantly snowing really well, and it gives it that sort of apocalyptic feel that Remedy were no doubt going for. And I imagine we're going to get ambushed again here. Okay, yeah, we are. So I'm going to switch guns. And I've got a strategy in mind. But I said I've got a strategy in mind and I completely failed. I was hoping I could blow that up. Well done, I'll see you back later. Did they blow themselves up? Oh, they did. They actually did blow themselves up. Okay, I'm back. So that idea about not dying, yep, still happening. So I'm going to change my strategy up slightly, and I'm going to use the pump action shotgun and hope for the best. And apparently somebody died already. But thankfully we killed them with the strategy I had in mind last time. Somebody's still trying to shoot me. And thank God for bullet time, because otherwise I'd be dead straight away. As I said last time, I really need to start using bullet time more. And Max Payne is one of those characters who has a particular set of skills. Oh wait, that's the wrong franchise, isn't it? That's Taken. But Max Payne does have a particular set of skills. He has bullet time, which makes him very unique, apart from The Matrix, if you've seen The Matrix. But Max Payne is still a pretty awesome fighter when you think about it. And I realised the other night, when I stopped recording it a couple of nights ago, that this is the first mature themed game I've played on my channel. Because for some bizarre reason, most of the games I've played are either very childlike, or they're games that are very niche in terms of nobody really likes them apart from me and a few other crazy people. And Max Payne is the first 15/18 rated game I decided to play on the channel, and that wasn't deliberate. Oh, hello. That wasn't a deliberate design choice on my part. That was just how it worked out. But I do like to play a mix of different games. So I do play mature games, I do play childish games, I do play games that a lot of people...
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper.
Okay, Max, you can do your little cutscene and then I want to talk again.
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Okay, so that's the first introduction to Captain Baseball Bat Boy, who is a recurring gag in the first 2 Max Payne games. I don't recall him popping up in Max Payne 3. But he's essentially a parody of kids shows and cult classics, that kind of thing. And it crops up more in the sequel, but I'm not going to say why it crops up more in the sequel. And here we've got a guy who's been battered to death, and there's a bat here with a lot of blood, and there's rats. So again, pest control time. There we go, double kill, lovely. So we can pick up the baseball bat, and we can use that. And this will be better for getting rid of boxes at least. It's actually quite satisfying to hit people with this as well, from what I remember, because you can actually hear the thud of the wood on them. And the additional blood is also quite a nice touch. So, oh hello, let's try it on this rat. Oh yeah, 1 hit. Awesome. So as I was saying before Max's cutscene decided to interrupt me there, I like to play a mix of different games. Sometimes I'll play mature games, sometimes I'll play very childish games, and then sometimes I'll play really popular games that everyone loves or most people love, and then other times I'll pick games that either people don't know about or that I like but nobody else seems to like. And I don't think I can beat this up with the baseball bat, so I'm going to quickly shoot... Oh wait, is it actually locked? Oh no. Okay, that was a waste of ammo. I kept thinking that was a padlock I had to destroy. So I'm going to make a save just in case. And I'm very weird when it comes to saving. I never actually... I don't like having my save show up on screen. I don't know why. I think it's...
Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
Okay, another conversation there. Is it this door? No, that's where I just came from. So it's the other door. Oh, that door actually automatically locks behind me. Are you actually serious with this? So I have to go back round again. Okay, let's get a shotgun out for this. Bullet time again. And we're almost running out of bullet time because I'm wasting time. Shoot you in the legs. But we managed to do it. And I wasted bullet time quite a lot there. And a nice headshot will kill you in 1 hit. Or 1 shot rather. So here we have a kitchen that looks very run down. But we have got painkillers. We've got 2 to be precise, but I'm actually okay at the moment, so I don't need them. I'm going to switch back to the dual weapons. One thing I love about the first 2 Max Payne games is how easy it is to just switch weapons. It's a typical control to use like the number keys on a keyboard, but it feels a lot more accessible on Max Payne. I don't know what it is, I just like the feel of actually changing between so many weapons, because it makes me feel like a god.
Let's do business. Green for green. Cheers and green-eyed angels. Amen.
Right, I think this is going to be problematic. Actually, I've got an idea for this. Molotov cocktail it.
Get up.
Okay, that kind of worked. I set 1 guy on fire, and then these other 3 are just going to try and kill me because they're mean. On the plus side, it does mean I can get the painkillers. There we go. Now, normally, when the animation plays, it's normally indicating that you've killed
A
everyone.
lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Okay, Max, your timing for talking when I'm talking is a little bit inappropriate. As I was about to say, when the animation of the guy plays, or when you've shot plays, that normally indicates that you've killed every enemy in that vicinity, in terms of there's no more enemies for a couple of minutes at least. But again, I could be wrong, that could just be a theory of mine, but I'm pretty sure that's what it indicates. So, here there's not a lot, but I believe I can get some stuff here. So I'm going to have a look. There's a water cooler, which I can use. That's pretty cool, actually. And I'm just debating whether to turn the brightness up on this, because I'm worried that it might not show up very well when I upload it. Oh, there's another painkiller there. I'll take that later. I always get concerned that I haven't got enough...
It was dirty money.
Yeah, I kind of figure that, Max. That's way too many notes for somebody to be carrying.
The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
It's a good thing I'm not colourblind then, because otherwise we would have been having a massive disagreement round about now. But, I don't know. Maybe the brightness is okay, but if anyone does want me to...
There was a key on the table.
Okay, Max, you don't have to explain the most obvious things. I'm not that short-sighted yet. But here we go. We got a key that we have to pick up. And it's a bar key. Now, because we have an item of importance, I am going to make another save very shortly, because I am getting flashbacks to the next part, and I imagine it's going to be pretty rough, especially on this difficulty. We've already had one on-screen death, and no more, thankfully, so far, but I imagine I'm going to have quite a lot of deaths with this next section, because even if you play this game perfectly up to this point, this next section is very difficult when you go to this bar. So I just want to double check in here just to make sure there's nobody hanging around. Nope, it's all empty. We've got 3 painkillers based on the previous room, so there's 2 in here and 1 in there. Not the restaurant, but 1 in the meeting room place. So if something does go wrong, I can run back and get some painkillers. I'm just going to make a save a moment. So let's go to the bar. We have 5 saves left. It says do not disturb, but we're going to.
2 mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the Kung Fu fighting video game. I tell you, kid, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Okay, this is going to be really bad. So he runs off, and now we've got some guys who are no doubt going to kill us in a couple of hits if we're not careful. So what I'm going to do is wait for somebody to come down, shoot him before he can get a shot off. Well, what's going on with the lag game? Don't do that. Okay, dude, you're in the way. Can you get out of the way so I can kill the next guy, please? Oh god, bullet time. Why are you lagging so much? Okay, there does seem to be some lag tonight, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if my PC's decided to do a virus scan whilst I'm recording this or what, but it's really unfortunate timing. Now, I've been damaged quite a bit there, partly because of the lag, which still seems to be ongoing, and it might be because of Audacity as well. But I'm going to get some painkillers, because they're back here. Now, that actually went fairly smoothly for the most part, because of, you know, a couple of things. I was using bullet time mainly, and what is going on with this lag? Shouldn't be lagging. This is lagging, and it's really annoying me now. I'm going to quit and reload the game because it shouldn't be doing this. Give me a moment. Right, let's give this another try. I tried rebooting it and stopped recording and just made sure that it was working fine. And without Audacity and without recording, it was absolutely perfect. And it was, you know, it was probably because I had one too many Google Chrome tabs open in the background. But let's see how it goes now. So, we've just got his girlfriend to kill, and then we've got Rico Morte to kill. And she's always going to be shooting that, so I'm going to have to be very careful here. So, bullet time, and then hope I can hit her from here. Oh wow, she's actually getting some shots off, and that was terrible. She's actually got quite a good aim from what I remember. She's actually pretty dangerous. And I've got no bullet time, which is also a bit of a problem. Thankfully she's dead though, which is good, because I normally get killed quite a bit by her. So I'm now going to use some painkillers. We're getting some bullet time back, which is also good. I didn't actually realise it regenerated a little bit. And the lag appears to have stopped, but don't quote me on that, because knowing my luck it will probably start off again. Now I need 2 more painkillers because I know I didn't pick 2 up earlier, so let's go back to the bathroom and the toilet, and grab those. Oh, when I was testing the game again just to make sure that it was actually still working, I got to this room with the enemies and I threw a Molotov without using bullet time, and it pretty much hit all of them in one go. It was so good. I wish I'd have done that on the recording, but sometimes bullet time isn't the most useful thing to use. You have to know when to use it, basically. Now I'm going to make another save because Rico Morte is definitely difficult. Because he has a very quick automatic gun. So I reckon if I also use my own quick guns, hopefully that will take him down. Use bullet time as little as possible. Yeah, and he's also running with his trousers down because he's that much of a tit. As you can see, he's pretty dangerous because he's got an automatic weapon. And, yeah. Oh, and if you dodge, you can get a little bit of bullet time with the timing, and you can actually see where the bullets are going, even without bullet time. So, I'm going to be abusing the dodge quite a bit here, just to try and make sure I don't die. Oh, he's actually dead. Awesome. That was actually quite anticlimactic. If I get killed by this guy, it's definitely all anticlimactic. But thankfully, they're all dead. More painkillers, because, you know, that's what we do. So we've now got our first engram of the game, which is a very good weapon, but we're not going to use it yet because we're very low on ammo with it, and I don't want to abuse it just yet. I do like the use of bitmaps here for the keys, because they didn't want to render those. And I think there might be some stuff in here, yes.
The antique switchboard was still in use.
Then let's use it, Max. And more additional painkillers, which is nice.
There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines. The blood veins of New York. Right now there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, good evening. This is Max Payne. He came, starting capitalist. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Okay, so we've heard again from Vinnie Gogniti there, a prominent character within this game, and more so the sequel than this game, to be honest. But, oh, there's enemies come in, because I can hear people moving somewhere. Or maybe that's my imagination. This game does like to play in my imagination. Vinnie Gogniti is the kind of guy who reminds me a bit of a whipped Joe Pesci. Like if Joe Pesci played a character that was completely opposite of the type of character he normally plays, that would be who Joe Pesci would play. But, or as I used to call him as a kid, Joe Pesci, because I didn't know any better. So we press this exit button and that will open this gate here. Or it should open it. Does it not? Oh no, it opens this staircase, okay. Ah, nice club neon signs there. There's the lift. Let's take it nice and slow. I'm surprised at how quick I took Rico Morte out, because again, I usually die to him quite significantly. So I like to think that this is making up for my pitiful performance in the previous part where I was dying endlessly because I was so out of practice with this game. But yeah, I think now that I'm using bullet time a bit more effectively, I'm actually not having as many stupid deaths. And yeah, when I first played this game, I didn't quite understand what Rico Morte and his girlfriend were doing, even at 16. Yeah, I was that much of an idiot and that naive. I didn't realise what was actually going on in that cutscene. I thought they were just making out, but clearly they're not. They're not just making out. Okay, there's enemies around here. Can I get a Molotov cocktail on you? Yep, I can. There you go. You can burn to death. And then... oh, can you catch fire as well? No? Okay, fine. One thing that you have to be careful of when you throw Molotov cocktails is if you walk into the fire, you will also set on fire and most likely die within a second. So be very careful if you do plan to use them. I don't use them very often, but in situations like this, it's actually quite useful to do so. Now then, let's observe the area. These machines are terrible. It's a bit gutted we can't actually use them. Real men drink Casey, apparently. Or, oh no, is that a C or a G? I can't tell with the font. Casey or Gacy? I don't know. It looks like a C, but at the same time it looks like a G. And then here we've got the Kong Whiskey Makes You Go Ape advert again. And we've got Blackjack here, a game I do not know how to play, because the only card game I can play is Snap, as I'm sure I've said before. But we can play some here, which is quite nice. I don't actually do this very often, but again, Remedy put in quite a significant amount of additional touches into the game's world that you can actually interact with. So there's nothing especially noteworthy around here aside from that. In here, I think, is this the end of the level? No? Okay, it's not. So here you can get a bit of an idea about the snowstorm that this game has in the background. It's not too bad at the moment. If New York is panicking over a couple of flakes like this, then yeah, it makes us look, you know, slightly better in comparison. Although we can't talk because we don't cope with snow very well at all when it happens. So I think, can I jump on this and it will break? No? Right, I'm actually going to use guns here just to be safe. Okay, enemies, fine. I knew that was going to happen to an extent. That's why I didn't want to use the baseball bat. Ooh, God. Thankfully they died really quick. Thankfully they're all dead, and that is an awkward face to be pulling as you're dying, but it doesn't matter because you're dead. You won't be embarrassed because you won't be alive to see how silly your face looked. And that's why the gate opens. So can we go through here now? Yes, now this is the end of the level, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, maybe we press that exit button now and then we can go. Let me just double check that. Okay, that's been pressed. And we should be able to go now. Yes, the doors are open into the snowstorm. Lovely. Ooh, dramatic music's playing. And we're on chapter 5. I forgot how many chapters this game has per part, by the way.
Turn around, walk away, below town. That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it.
I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Interesting license plate there. Vodka. Definitely personalised. That's some dodgy driving there. I wouldn't drive this quick with this amount of snow. Seriously, you look at the roads and they're thick with snow, and oh well, okay, somebody didn't know how to handle this situation. It's fine, guys. It's just a minor bit of cosmetic damage.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Ah, explosive makeover. Good one, Max. Even 2.5 years later, you're not completely immune to wit. And that's one thing I got wrong last time. I kept thinking it was 3 years since the prologue, but it turned out it was actually 2.5. So, speed limit 30 miles per hour. In this weather, I doubt you'd be doing 30. You'd be doing at least, 20 at max. At max. I've just realised how punny that is for this game. And then we've got some dodgy adult art over here. And considering the police are on their way, they're not getting here very quick. So we're going to move on, and we're going to see where this level takes us. I don't actually know. This isn't a short level. I think it's just this bit we're doing now is quite short because we're only outside for a couple of minutes. Just seeing if there's anything around here. I don't think I've actually been in this alleyway before, but you're missing absolutely nothing because there's nothing here. Now I imagine there's going to be some enemies nearby very soon.
The headlines were a depressing read.
Headlines? Oh yeah, they're around here. Of course. You talked about them a little bit too early, Max.
The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Now then. Ooh, nice graffiti here. And is there anybody down here that's going to try and kill me? No? Good. Let's see if there's anything in here. There's some nice shotgun, but I can't use it because I've got too much ammo, apparently. Even this game isn't immune to, realism. They don't want you to carry too much ammo. Spam the payphones, because why not? So what we do now is you know what, actually I'm going to use the shotgun, because if there's any enemies I can go back for that one in the van. I'm a genius. Let's use a painkiller though, I don't feel that confident. Okay, we killed one guy at least. So I'm going to run back up here and hope they don't follow me, or if they do I can just try and kill them. Come on. You're not going to come up? Fine, I'll come back down to you then. Molotov cocktail would be nice. I'm surprised I got away with that, to be honest. I was expecting to get killed, but, he wasn't quick enough apparently. He was though. Even with bullet time, he got a really good shot off on me. I think bullet time actually saved me there. Right, so it's really pointless to reload once, but I'm going to go back up and get that shotgun. Because I don't want to just leave it in a van for somebody else to pick up, because they might use it to shoot me and then I'd be dead. And apparently I still can't pick it up, so that was pointless anyway. Let's switch weapons. My weapons of choice normally are the dual Berettas for the early part of the game. I find them to be the most reliable weapons, but I'm sure people's mileage will vary. Again, take it nice and cool here. Now these doors are often locked, and you can tell because the texture quality isn't as good as actual doors, so be aware of that. Nothing in here particularly. Nope. Let's try this room here. Oh, there's two junkies in here. Baseball bat you guys then. Okay, they're both dead. One of them was going to shoot me, so it's a good thing I actually killed them. And yeah, another locked door. Now this can be dangerous, I believe. Ugh. Okay, I forgot what the
whole building was rigged with explosives.
Okay, can I get through here? No, fine. So I need to be very careful here. Can I shoot these and hope for the best? Right. That blew the door down at least. Sadly not the guy behind it. But if we kill him quick enough... Yep, he's dead. And then we can scope... I think there's another guy around there. Or was it a junkie? Okay, it's 2 junkies. Oh, that sounded painful. 2 of them in almost in sync. More painkillers though, thankfully. Let's use both of those. This is actually quite tense at the moment. I'm worried I'm going to get jumped out on. Oh, music's playing. That means I'm definitely going to get jumped somewhere. Okay, there's just a guy just randomly sitting here. I thought it was a junkie at first, but it's not. So, strategy. Cocktail him. And hope it spreads enough. Okay, it did sort of work. It took a couple of shots, but it did sort of work. And then this guy set on fire as well because he walked into it. What a legend. And then if we just kill this guy as normal... I said as if we can kill this guy as normal. Yeah, what a legend. He just walked into the fire like an idiot. Oh, sometimes the Max Payne AI. It does have its moments of unintentional hilarity. And you know when this music plays, you know things are about to go down. I'm actually going to make a save because of this, actually. So I've got 6 saves left. Now, is anybody going to try and... I don't know if this blows up. No, it doesn't seem to. Oh, there's a phone ringing somewhere.
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Wooden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
And that's the part where Max goes, yeah, I completely comply, I completely agree, I will do that for you, no problem. Whereas in reality for this game, it's no way. Now then, oh, there is somebody sneaking up, so Molotov cocktail them. Oh, that was a good shot on my part. Well done me. I don't like to brag about my gaming abilities too often, but I reckon that's one of my highlights from the past year or so. And they're both smouldering corpses now. The one guy even has his arm and his hand behind his head. That's a nice death pose. And so does this guy. Oh, maybe it's just a generic death pose. We've got more Ingram ammo, though, to the point where we've actually got 2 of them now. But again, I want to conserve the ammo for it because I want to save that for later on in the game. The dual Berettas are fine at this point. Now then. Oh, that's a bit dodgy. Boy, are parts of the building blowing up. Are people going to try and shoot me from up here? Because if they are, that concerns me. And can I go through here? I can, but I don't want to. At least I don't think I want to. Now, new theory, can the baseball bat kill this padlock? This is a very big padlock, actually. And it can. Good. So, what I want to do is... I'm going to use the baseball bat again. Right, that can't destroy anything here. I keep saying destroy as if this is a... You know, as if this is a sci-fi game. I can't, you know, break anything.
Someone had left a letter on the counter.
Oh, screw the letter. I want the shotguns. Of course I can't pick the shotguns
Key on
up.
the shelf.
Yeah, okay, Max. Thank you. I've got the staircase key. Now then, read this letter and then see... well, we have to go over here because that will lead to the upper floors, but let's read the letter first.
Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gognitti was his usual self, all talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
That is true. Oh, well, okay, there's a lot of guys here. Let's get out of here. So, that's the police. We don't want to see them particularly. Ugh! Oh, bloody hell. Oh, my God, man. Why? Why did you have to get a good shot off on me like that? Again, this is why, you know, Dead on Arrival is brutal. Okay, I'm back. I just had to replay a few minutes of that because I haven't made a save in a while. Let's surprise this guy this time with a shotgun to the face.
Yo!
Yeah, that plan failed because I forgot when the trigger was. I'll be back. Unbelievable. So, ignore the shotgun plan. This time we're just going to be brutal about it and I'm going to hope that I can get the jump off on him.
What the?
There you go, have some of that. Knobhead. And that's for killing me twice and embarrassing me there. Twice in a row. Now let's hope they don't do that again, because one thing this game's... Oh god. One thing this game's AI is actually quite good at is actually just coming around a corner, surprising you, jumping you in a second and then killing you within a split second, and then you're there going, what the hell did I do to even deserve that? The game's very good at it. So there's a guy here. Again, Desert Eagle him. Oh, no. He's got a bit of... Did he just... You blew yourself up! Oh, God. How could you blow yourself up like that? And shooting the wall was a good start, Max. Well done. But it's okay, because we got him anyway. I can't believe it. You threw 2 grenades. You blew yourself up with the second one. You're an actual idiot. But thanks for leaving me some grenades. They will be useful. Again, grenades are actually really good if used correctly. There's another guy up here, so... Bullet time. Nice fake headshot there. See if there's anybody in the toilets. Doesn't appear to be. We can turn the sinks on and off. Or on. Apparently we can't turn them back off. They just do it automatically, apparently. And someone needs to put this toilet seat in somewhere. Or this toilet. It's not so much the toilet seat. Painkillers, let's use 2 of those. And we can get most of our health back. And again, let's take it slow. We got some Ingram ammo here. So we've now got a considerable amount of ammo, but still not enough. I'm definitely making a save. Because the amount of times I've had to play through the same bit over and over again because of my incompetence is happening more often than it should be. And this place is very explosive at the moment, so we gotta be very careful around here. That's where we just were, so let's do a bit of platforming and jump over. One of this game's only weaknesses, actually, is the attempts at platforming. It's not very well implemented, especially because most of the focus is on the storytelling and the combat, and that was very close, but that is scripted to happen, so thankfully that didn't kill me or anything. Ooh! Okay, I forgot about you two. Can you come over here then, please? Oh wow, I forgot about you. Right, switch weapons. Or I can throw a grenade. Throwing a grenade would be good. You're dead. Okay. Please don't kill me. I'm innocent. I'm just a cop who's undercover. There's another guy in here, so let's kill you two. Thank you. And let's see if there's anything lying around here. Doesn't appear to be yet. Painkillers would be nice, because I've lost a lot of health again. Is there anything on TV? No, just static. Channels these days in 2001, so terrible. I haven't even switched over to digital yet. Okay, there's a painkiller in here though, thankfully. Seems like a lot of people in New York are addicted to painkillers. Or maybe they just like painkillers. Alright, let's go out here then. And that's the end of the level. Chapter 6. Now I can't remember if there's 6, 7 or 8 chapters. There might be more.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
Thanks for that contribution, Max, in that cutscene. Very appreciated. Oh,
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling. Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it. Man, I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing. I'm freezing my butt off.
Okay, so these guys are talking about the end of the world. That's nice. I'll leave you to it. I don't think you guys actually need killing, to be honest. You don't seem that dangerous. And oh, there's more rats. Hello, rats. Are there any more of you? Yes, there are. This has more range than the lead pipe, so that's good.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead.
And yeah, me and my baseball bat are just going to approach.
Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
I think you're fine. I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm not the Joker, dude. Come on. The Joker wouldn't wear black. And yeah, let's get the guns back out. And see what's going on around here. Again, another locked door texture. I don't think there's anything around here, so building time. I imagine there's going to be some enemies around. There's rats. A rat who didn't give off the death sound there. Okay, I can hear junkies. That's a bit creepy. Right, there's no point actually killing you. There's a guy up there, so Desert Eagle time. Right, you two don't... Oh, God, okay. I was going to say, the junkies don't seem too fussed, though, so that's good. Right, they're gone. Is there someone else, or was that it? I think we're okay. Although, the brightness is actually making this a bit harder for me, so I'm going to be very careful around here. There's another junkie.
Hold it!
Right, there's an enemy somewhere. Oh, there you are. And his friend just shot him, and I died. I thought I activated bullet time. Thanks for that. And we're back, and I've decided to turn my light off so I can actually see what I'm doing, because, you know, sometimes having a lamp on right by the side of your monitor whilst you're playing a predominantly dark game is not the wisest idea you could have, but I occasionally seem to not have wise ideas. You were shooting in completely the wrong direction, so I took advantage of that. Oh, yeah, okay, I forgot you were very good at going around corners and killing me. Let's not fall for that trap again. Forget killing the rats. I want to just focus on killing the humans.
What the?
Okay, come around here. That's good. That's good. Not so good. Let's just kill you as quick as possible. And I'm going back to the reliable dual Berettas for this, because I don't trust the Desert Eagle on its own at the moment. I don't think you can actually use dual Desert Eagles. I don't think you can. If I'm wrong, then no doubt I'll find out later on. More junkies, let's just ignore them. Are there any more guys? There's a broken staircase, so probably not. So what we have to do, apart from killing the rats, is... Oh, that's a point actually. I wonder if the official body count for this game included the rats or not. I think it might have just counted the humans, but... The rats around here appear to be a bit glitchy. They don't always seem to give off their death noise, but if we go through here...
No, don't shoot!
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
Now, we've got a contact who might be able to get us through that door. But one thing you have to remember not to do is you don't want to kill this guy or shoot him or anything, because again...
No problem, man. I'll come to the laundromat with you. I'll get you in.
Okay, thanks for interrupting me. And but if you shoot him or kill him or do anything, Max has his little panic attack type thing and basically says, oh, I can't deal with this anymore, it was all over. Basically, the game implies that for that game over, or that particular game over, if you go against the scripted events of the game, Max basically implies that he's got nothing left to fight for, and that he may actually commit suicide or something. I don't know, that's the impression I get anyway when that happens, but we're not going to do that because we want to actually play this game properly. So if you can hurry up. Are you wearing the same jacket as me? It looks like you are.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
Okay, I'm going to pause there for a moment because apart from making a save, it's a bit interesting that the password is a reference to John Woo, somebody who essentially influenced the idea behind Max Payne, and without John Woo, we might not have had Max Payne. And John Woo is basically a passing reference to that. So yeah, that's John Woo.
It's a trap! It's Payne!
And this guy's now turned into Admiral Akbar and he wants us dead, so we're going to be very cautious here. And whilst I was doing that, I actually forgot to save, so let's do that. And let's hope for the best. Oh god, they're actually getting good shots off. Die, please, you traitor. And you defied gravity and physics there, but you did fine, and there's some nice money on the table. Why we can't take it, I have no clue, because if this was me, I'd probably take it. Again, there's still nothing on the channel, so yeah, we really need to upgrade the TVs around here. We're still in the CRT TV era at the moment, so oh, there's more guys. Okay, switch guns. Didn't I just kill you a second ago? Nice rolling action, but you're dead too. And one of your washing machines... Actually, no, two of your washing machines are pretty dodgy. You need to fix those. Okay, nobody around here. Let's get some drinks whilst we're waiting. And these prices aren't too bad, actually. $10.99 for cleaning. Yeah, not too bad. More painkillers, so we'll take those. Thank you very much. Right, is the lift the end of the level? No, it's not. Nice tune. There's another TV nearby. Okay, let's Pulp Fiction this again. Are we going to get to Pulp Fiction this? I thought we were going to get to have a little Pulp Fiction moment where we shot a guy coming out of the, you know, room. Okay, here we go. There we go, we had a Pulp Fiction moment. Yay. Never gets old. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch Pulp Fiction. Amazing film if you've never seen it. You should have done by now though, it has been out for 24 years. Let's watch some TV.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Right then. So, interestingly, she says about taking Max Payne to justice and doing whatever's necessary. That line of dialogue always loops on those TV and radios. So that conversation is actually lifted from that particular cutscene every single time. And it's interesting how she says, apparently we're raging a one-man war. So it's not actually confirmed, it's just apparently happening. But it's something I never noticed before until now. It's a shame we can't shut the doors either, but yeah, and you're still dead, which is good. Now I believe this is going to be the end of the level or very close to it, and there's I don't know what's going on with the textures here, but that looks pretty scary. I don't think that's meant to be happening. It's almost as if the textures are tearing because of the resolution. And I don't normally stand here this long to see it, but I'm going to leave it there for now because we've been recording for quite a while. Had a slight interruption because of lag early on, but quitting and reloading the game and closing a couple of Google Chrome tabs seemed to fix it. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.